Hello and welcome, Magic lovers. I've decided to try out some Brawl. So I was looking through the deck list. At this point, new to the format, I'm not willing to pick up a Teferi or a Karn. I just don't think those cards will hold value very well. I don't typically sell cards on Magic Line or anything like that. So there'll probably be a time in the future where I can pick up those cards cheaper. Maybe if I start liking Brawl, I'll pick them up. But for now, I'm just trying out the format. I didn't want to pick up $25, $30 cards. So I decided that kind of shuts out the top two decks in the format, which are Teferi himself, and then Carry Zev, the little red, beatdown deck, is also seems to be very good in the format, at least from the 5.0s and whatnot. Those seem to be the top two decks. Hard to say. I know nothing about the metagame. So, but that one runs Karn. But then I was looking a little further back in the 5.0 list, and a pretty prolific Brawl player named Noob had this deck. They also play Carry Zev, but they have Oviya Goodstuff, Sage Lifecrafter. So it's a cute, cool little token maker. Mono green deck, obviously. And then it's kind of just like a green good stuff deck. Like, there's just a lot of good things that are green that are pretty awesome. So I saw Lifecrafter's Bestiary in the deck, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play this deck. I'm gonna try it out. So I love that card. There's also some other really cool cards. I did end up dropping 10 tickets, which is a little more than I might have liked to, on a Vivian Reed. But the rest of the decks is 20 tickets. Like, I already had the Immortal Sun, and, the Commander is pennies. Nissa Vital Force is 8 cents right now. So pick one up if you haven't already. They may reprint it in the future. This is the kind of Nissa that seems very reprintable, but it's 8 cents. You can't really lose out. And it's played in 1v1 Commander. I didn't realize it was so cheap. I probably paid $1 or $2 for it back in the day. And the rest of the cards are dirt cheap. I mean, there's a couple $1 cards, and Ronus is like $1.50 or something like that. But it's a dirt cheap deck, And I think Vivian's probably pretty good. So maybe we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna try out some Brawl. I know nothing of the metagame. I was thinking of making like my own deck, like a Tatyova deck, just because Tatyova is cool, and I'm born and bred Simic mage. But I realized as I was throwing cards in, I don't even know what's in the standard format or whatnot. So I'm better off at least starting out, just picking up somebody else's deck, trying it out, try out a few of them, and then maybe I can start brewing my own. So this is somebody else's 5.0 list. Let's see how it does. Alright, I got a game here. I am on the play. Playing against Sarkhan Fireblood. Alright, so you may discard a card if you do draw a card. I got 3 lands, and I can cast everything in my hand. So I'm going to keep this hand. Add 2 mana of any combination. Spend it only to cast dragons. And the ultimate is create a dragon. So let's just start out with our commander. Always guaranteed to have a 1-drop. Hard to beat that. Opponent plays a mountain. Says go. I don't think there's a lot of benefit to getting the Resilient Kenra going. I think it's much better going for this Channeler Initiate and just swinging for 1. Put 3. Yeah, I'm not going to put those on Oviya. Oviya? I don't know. They're made up words. Alright, we got in for 1. First blood. Oh, 25 life in Brawl. Okay. Interesting. Alright, got Banefire for 1 on my Channeler Initiate. That's fine. I could play a Lifecrafter's Bestiary. I think that's all I want to do. Red does have anti-artifact cards, but I just want to play Lifecrafters Be Serious and draw cards to pay myself back for when my opponent kills my creatures. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. Where X is its power, or is Resilient Kinra's power. Okay. So let's scry one. Do I want to land? No, I'm going to keep being able to scry. It's 3 damage to target creature or player. I can't cast that right now. I could just Rishkar on up to each of 2 creatures and then ping at Sarkhan. I can Resilient Kenra doesn't do that much. I mean, I could play another creature off the mana from Rishkar, but I'd rather get in for 2 at Sarkhan. And I definitely want to draw a card here. Oops. I accidentally attacked my opponent and not Sarkhan. That was a big oops. This can creature or planeswalker. And that's 3 damage. So at least we have a way to make sure they're not, if they tick this up and then find a way to deal with my creatures or play a dragon, I can at least keep them, yeah, adding 2 mana. Glorybringer. That's no fun. Alright. So killing Rishkar. Let's scry 1. I don't think I want that. Like a 1/1. Yeah. That doesn't seem good. Let's kill Sarkhan. I think that's the play here. And that gives me a 6/5 in play. Makes attacking with Glorybringer pretty unattractive. What's the crew on that? Crew on that is 3. Wish I had attacked Sarkhan last turn, because they could have like a removal spell or something like that. So 3. I don't really have anything that can crew 3 right now. Sarkhan's Unsealing. 3, 4, 5, or 6 deals 4 damage to any target. So that's a good card. A little slow. It's not what I wanted either. I can Resilient Cannon, Night Vitalist. That gives me 3 power to use the Sovereign. I can draw cards off both of them. I can create creatures, but it just doesn't seem that great. And we can get in for 4. And we can draw 2 cards. Servant of the Conduit. Yes, please. And then I guess this one is more consistent about the mana that it creates. And we drew Multani, which is huge at this point. So they can deal 4 damage to any target, probably. I'm guessing they have something that costs 4, 5, or 6. Or power 4, 5, or 6. Destroy X target artifacts. Oh, that's no fun. Alright, so we're losing something. Probably the... Oh, no. Yeah, Oviya. That makes sense. And I lost my Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Drew me a lot of cards, though. Opponent's at 3 cards. I have the same number. Do I attack? Am I worried about this? Exile a land card for your graveyard? Yeah, no, I'm not worried about field ruining that right now. Let's attack with the Kenra. I think we're racing here. Definitely want to do it before they know I have a Multani. Multani has Trample. It's currently a 7/7. I do need to worry about this thing plus the Glory Bringer. I need like more... Oh, I guess I can always bring it back. Turn 2 lands you control. That's easy to do. Like a way to put more lands in my graveyard, but I'm not sure what's in the deck that does that. Alright, opponent is exiling my graveyard with Multani not in it. I don't know that there's anything they... I mean, I can get things back. Blade Wing, if it was kicked. Alright, so they did 4 damage to me. Oh, okay, they got rid of the Kenra. So that makes sense. Oh, I didn't play a land. That was pretty stupid. Gain 5 life. Try to outrace my opponent. It's gonna be hard. Alright, Chandra Torch of Defiance. So that plus Glorybringer will kill Multani. Can I... Okay. Alright. At least it's exerted. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good too. Alright, so let's... I can only do one. I'm going to attack Chandra, I think. I need to get rid of that thing. Probably just going to chump with a Gremlin. I don't think they want to... No? Okay. They want to block with... let's order that way. Play Multani. And... Server to the Conduit. It's a 2/2 at least. Maybe I should have played it sooner. Opponent only has so many ways to deal 4 damage to things. They're down to 2 cards. I have 2 cards. They exiled Mountain. I take 2 damage. Well, Tani has Trample. There's Sarkhan. I'm not super worried about Sarkhan. Mirage Mirror. That is a super good card. They have more lands than I do. I do not control a dinosaur. So let's obviously play Ronus free combat. Swing at them. Swing at Chandra. Wait. Are they just dead? I think this kills them. Yep, okay. Whew. Managed to barely pull that one out. Glad I recognized that that was lethal. Alright, got another game. I am on the play again. And Renegade, Drover. Hand seems fine. Playing against Ajani. No, almost milligan. Put a +1/+1 counter in each of up to 2 target creatures. We'll go Oviya. We might be able to turn on Revolt. I didn't notice anything in the deck that turns on Revolt. So I guess this is mostly just a 1/1 Death Touch creature. Unless you're playing against like a removal deck or something. I don't know. There might be some times that you can coax Revolts out of your opponent or something like that. Target creature and trample. It deals damage equal to its power. Okay. So that's... do I want to trade 1 damage for 1 damage? No, there's no reason to. So we got the good old Sacred Cat. And Baffling End. Alright. Man, if they go for my mana creature. Okay, they didn't go for my mana creature. Exile target. Enter the command zone. Okay. That's all fine and good. We can Steel Leaf Champion next turn. Steel Leaf Champion and get in for 1, or we can leave up Blossoming Defense. I'm going to leave up Blossoming Defense. I think it's telegraphed pretty hard here, but that's fine. I might find a dinosaur somewhere. Make this guy a 3/3. Fairgrounds Warden. Guess it wasn't telegraphed that hard. All right, and they can't block this big boy. Alright, so Aether Sphere's Harvester, Nature's Way. If we wanted to kill a creature, I don't think we need to. Ajani's coming down next turn, though. Most likely. This has a crew of 1. Let's attack. No sense attacking with a 1/1. Let's play an Aether Sphere Harvester. And think the Narnum Renegade, both as a crewer and as a good blocker and a good attacker, I guess. You can attack for one. But no matter how many counters they put on their things, this thing will still kill them just the same. So much removal. Vivian. Destroy target artifact or creature or enchantment. Yeah, let's just play it out. And get our guy back. And there's no attacking here. The Narnum Renegade doesn't really, I mean, it does 1 damage, but I need it back as a blocker. I'd like this Vivian Reed to stick around for a turn. Alright, so we got a Ketra's Monument. They're going to go wide. But those things cannot block the Steel Leaf Champion. Yeah, they have no good attacks. Let's activate this ability. Greenbelt Rampager, Long Tusk Cub, Servant of the Conduit. I want the Cub, I think. And I reveal that, right? Yep, I reveal that. Do I attack with the Harvester? This is a sorcery. I think I want to attack with the Harvester. Yeah, I'm going to pay. I'm going to get lifelink here. It's fine. Let's play the Cub. And land. And there's not really anything worth Nature's Weighing right now. Well, geez, my opponent has an Hour of Revelation. I didn't consider a Wrath. Alright. Square one. Oh, I got a 3/3 dinosaur, so it's not exactly square one. That's funny. I didn't even have anything underneath it. Alright, protection spell's pretty good. Play my commander and say go. Opponent's at 10 life. We've definitely been pressuring them. Reliquary Tower in a mono white deck. That's optimistic, I think. Mentor of the Meek. Alright, so that's the kind of creature I want to Nature's Way. Crocodile, put a -1/-1 counter. I think Nature's Weighing. It deals damage equals power to target creature you don't control. So it's not even a fight. It just straight does damage. So Vigilance and Trample. I got removal too. And then next turn, the Haste Crocodile might be pretty good. Alright. They do have a 1/1 lifelinker. So that does change the combat math a little bit. They might be able to make a... Under your control, you gain... Oh, they actually killed the Aketra's Monument with that Hour of Revelation. Resplendent Angel. Alright. That thing's pretty good. Crawling Serpapard, Crocodile. I can't kill them. I can't even necessarily force them to block with the Resplendent Angel. What's the odds that they make a 4/4? I'm going to Serpapard go. I'm hoping I haven't lost steam. I guess we attack with a dinosaur. That's technically correct. Probably should have played the Serpapard after combat. Not really worried about the 3/3. It's the 4/4. And the other ability. Alright. Put a +1, return target creature with mana cost 2 or less. Put counters. You got it. Alright, put a -1/-1 counter on this thing because it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna attack. It's hard for this to go wrong because I have the heroic intervention. Might not kill them, but it's hard to go wrong. They're not blocking. Alright, so I assume they did the math. Alright, so this was a match. I'm going to keep this. It's probably a little greedy. So my opponent was a little mana screwed last game, and now they're on the play. So that might change things. No turn 1 play. So no little Sacred Cat. We always have a turn 1 play. Immortal Sun stops Ajani, so that's pretty cool. It's also just plain awesome. And I don't think white in standard deals with exit all cards from target player's graveyard. Okay. I don't think white in standard deals with artifacts. It doesn't have like disenchant effects. It's all enchantments. Target creature, so we're going to save that. Play the Servant of the Conduit. Say go. I don't see a strong reason to attack. Just uses up our mana kind of poorly. I don't think this is a really remarkable creature. It's a 2/1 flyer, so it can start pinging us for damage, but that's like a 12 turn clock, 13 turn clock. Not really that impressive. Alright, opponent's got Baffling End again. I'm guessing they're going after my mana. Nope. Okay. Lucky me. Of course, the Immortal Sun's still going to be kind of late. But it's still incredible. Spells you cast cost 1 less. Creatures get +1/+1. Draw a card every turn. It's hard for that to be bad. Even if they get to activate their Ajani a turn or two. Alright, had a strange glitch where it said that it was waiting on me. But the OK button was grayed out. Did I draw this Lifecaster's Beak? Yeah, I mean, it's hard for that to be bad. I might be prioritizing it too high over the Aethersphere Harvester, which is an excellent blocker. but it's awesome. Alright, there's Ajani. Alright. Scry 1. Obviously, land goes to the bottom. Thorn Lieutenant. Alright, so those just trade off. Do you want a Thorn Lieutenant, draw a card? And Thorn Lieutenant, kill that thing, get it, swing in for 2. I don't know how great that is. I guess it stops it from getting bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if spending my prey upon on a 2/2 stupid dork is really that good. I don't get to draw a card, but I can play this, and it ensures that unless they have 2 removal spells, I can play the Immortal Sun next turn. I'm doing that. Facing down a potential lot of damage, but it just doesn't seem wise to spend the prey upon. I have so few removal spells in mono green. Cast out. Alright, so okay, that is one way. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is one thing that they can do. Oh, not the bestiary? That's strange. I dare say wrong. It's a lot of damage. Oh, they're not getting in. I don't need that. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's just go straight for the Immortal Sun. No strong reason to swing it at Ajani. They might be able to answer that. Let's hope not. There's not that many cast out type abilities in Standard. There's not like also Oblivion Ring. There might be one other. Alright, there's a Mentor of Meek. That's the kind of thing I want to be shooting down with my Prey Upon Ashes. Players can't spells from graveyards or activate abilities of cards. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 1 life. Okay. Not a huge concern of mine. And they get in for 4. Alright, that's fine. We got this Aether Sphere Harvester, which can come in soon. Actually, at this point, I'd rather have a land. Alright, we gotta draw an additional card. So that's good. So, I guess we Rishkar. Oh yeah, things cost less. Wow, that's amazing. I think the Thorn Lieutenant's pretty awesome. And yeah, let's put it on Rishkar. Let's kill that thing. I don't want to swing with that. I'm going to... Should I swing it at Ajani? Yeah. They still have 26 life. They got a lot of life gain. I just want to... Just in case they find an answer to the Immortal Sun, I do want to get rid of Ajani. I'm gonna win through this overwhelming card advantage, not through pinging away at my opponent for a couple of damage. At least not right yet. I'm gonna hope to go wide with card advantage, basically. I'm not sure how good of an attack that is. Maybe they have a reason for doing that. And we might as well gain life while we're at it. Okay. I gotta wait until I've declared blockers. Oh, okay. They're just... They could have waited for me to assign it, but that's fine. It's during combat. Yeah, okay. They have a Wrath? They have a Wrath. That makes sense. They wanted me to do that so that they can Wrath. Fumigate. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Okay, I should have seen that coming, probably. I don't think it matters a lot. And I did actually need to spare myself some life. Alright, we'll just straight kill Ajani right now. And Heroic Intervention only costs 2. Or 1 mana, so... we can draw a card off Oviya, which only costs 2 mana. This is permanence. So, if they come out with another cast out ability, I can protect my Immortal Sun. That's pretty awesome. Scry 1. Yeah, that looks fine to me. I also draw another card anyways. There's a Brontodon. That's pretty good. Not sure there's a strong reason to play it before combat. Got a lot of lands in my hand. Should I keep the 1/1 ability open? Or do 2 damage? I'm going to keep the 1/1. Alright. Exile target creature or enchantment. Alright. I'm not blowing a heroic intervention on that. It's probably the best card in my deck right now, again, especially at least against this deck. Johnny's Prime Ring. Okay. They have no cards in their hand, so no worry about tricks. Ronas is incredible, so definitely want that. Play a land. Definitely a reason to play Ronas before combat. played the land before drawing cards. I didn't activate this ability last turn, even though I held it up specifically to do that. Yeah, I don't care about the Branch Walker. If they want to trade with the Ajani's Pridemate, that's fine by me. I can even give it... Yeah, they don't want to attack. That makes sense. Alright, and say go. Maybe I should have played the Serpapard. It draws a card. I mean, it's hard for that to be bad. Angel of Sanctions. Non-land permanent. Okay. You know what? It's not the Immortal Sun. I don't care. And so I can make a 3/3, can't I? Oh, a 4/4. Okay. I see. So it's weird. So it counts itself. I definitely want that. 100%. 100, 100. I guess the Oasis is a way to activate Revolt. Huh. Swing with these two creatures. Man, Immortal Sun. Did I play a land again already before drawing a card? Immortal Sun and Bestiary play really well together because it reduces the cost to give me the mana to activate that the Lifecaster's Bestiary. Keep my hand filled with cards. Alright. Taking 3 in the sky, but it's going to be hard for my opponent to answer this. This is an 11-11. This closes out the game in 2 turns. And they drew a land. Alright, we win. Alright, got another game. I'm on the play this time. I think I'm already at 7, but it's been hard to find games, and so one was immediately available. So I'm going to go for it. This hand's decent. A little slow, probably. So we got Josu Vess. So we'll just play our commanders. They go. Vivian Reed has proven herself to be very good. Immortal Sun has proven itself to be extremely good. Need to get to these things. Multani, again, a very good card. I guess we can Growing Rights next turn for or we could just play the 3/4. Alright, there's a Bloodfast. I don't know, the 3/4 is probably a little better. We just drew a land too, so let's attack first. The 3-mana ability on Oviya is not nearly as good as the 5-mana ability, so I'm not going to worry about making a 1/1 when I can make a 3/4. Choose a color. That's a crazy card. Alright. Chosen color is black. Oh, it's whenever you cast a card. Yeah, okay. XX, where X is that creature's power. That gets us in, or do I just want to Growing Rights and hopefully hit a mana creature or something like that? I don't know how much I care about this Bloodfast. I'm just going to get in with this guy. And grow some rights. We got mana creature, mana creature. Oh, Llanowar Elves is perfect. Exactly where we want to be. So next turn we can Vivian Reed and kill something. Chupacabra. Kill the Brontodon? I'm hoping the Brontodon. Alright. Makes it harder to Vivian Reed. There's no attack here. I just block with my Life Crafter. There's an intervention. Do I just Vivian Reed and tick up? They haven't done anything with the I'm just gonna take a forest. They can hit in for 2. Doesn't concern me. Alright, exile target creature you control. Put 2... Or, exile target creature. Put 2 counters on a planeswalker you control. Alright, so I guess they can hit in for 3. Nissa, huh? Nissa tick up, make a 4/4, have heroic intervention. Let's flip this. Ugh. I wanted to land. Long Tusk Cub or Serpapard or Branch Walker. Let's go Serpapard. Alright, we lose 3. If we have to use the Heroic Adventure, then we lose 3 loyalty from a Planeswalker, but that's still fine. I want to keep my land. Look at the top 3 cards, put 2 of them in your hand and the other in your graveyard, Dark Dragon into its... Okay. And we got an Azor's Gateway. Draw a card and exile. Yep, it's the crazy one. Add X or exit your life total. I don't think they want to block or attack. Alright. Man, it's hard for me to pass up a Lifecaster's Bestiary. Tick up or tick down. They haven't even activated this yet. That just eats up mana. Let's tick up. Let's hit a land. Can't hit that Nature's Way. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Is that what that is? Or whenever you play a land, let's tick her up. And play the Bestiary. Oops. It's not over tap. No reason to. Do I play the Serpapard and draw a card? My mana is pretty constrained. I'm gonna not worry about the Heroic Intervention for a turn or 2. At least this turn. Alright. I mean, they get a loot with that thing. Treasure Man. Again, eats their mana. No attacks. Alright, so we're gonna scry 1 and then tick down Nissa, or Ultimate Nissa. I don't need a land. It's Ultimate Nissa. And keep her around. Let's play a land. do we start Vivian reading things, or do we, like... I'm enjoying taking her up. I guess Drover. Immortal Sun, hold up. I've been dying to play this Immortal Sun. All right. So beat this card draw, please. Not actually, please, but it's a lot of card draw. A lot of things that black can't deal with directly at all. Alright, so they're paying life to draw cards. The Diamond Mirror is getting it back for them. Target creature gets -2/-2. That sucks because it turns off a heroic intervention. I don't know if I want to use it right now. No. If they kill Nissa, oh well. The ultimate is what you really want from Nissa. I mean, it was nice to ultimate and have her stick around, but that ultimate's the real deal. Alright, they're putting a prey counter on my Serpapard. Alright, so they're dealing with some of my things. They're also keeping Vivian Reed out of... Oh, players can't activate. Man, I just realized that. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. Oh well. It's still really good. Yeah, I want to use that ability. Alright, so let's Multani. I'm gonna not draw a card. Sounds crazy. I'm gonna play the Channeler and not draw a card. Can't believe I blocked my own Planeswalkers. Maybe I could have ultimated Vivian Reed first. Because my opponent cannot deal with this Immortal Sun. Alright, they got all of these artifacts going. Search your library. So this is the search your library and then... Alright, I can just bring back Multani forever. So I think I'm attacking... no matter what. So let's put that on the bottom. Let's draw a Thorn Lieutenant. That's great. Let's draw another card. And pump up Multani, who has Trample. Let's attack with Multani. Yeah, it looks like we're flipping this Growing Rights no matter what. So I can use that to return Multani for next turn. Oh, they flipped that immediately, didn't they? Okay. I didn't even realize that. So that's fine. That's Thorn Lieutenant. Might as well draw some of the cards off this. Field of Ruin kills the... I already played my land. That's dumb. Alright, so... Rishkar. Counters on these two things. And then let's Steel Leaf Champion. Draw another card. And I guess this pumps up this thing, and we're at 8 cards anyways. So no point drawing a card. No. Let's flip the Itlamok. They scry with a treasure map. They've been drawing a decent number of cards, but not nearly as many as I have. Alright. Paying life to draw some cards. Azor's Gateway there. The feeling their life total is not going to be as high as they want it to be when that kicks in. They're a long way from that one. They can activate the treasure map this turn. They can't tap it to draw cards this turn. But one extra card a turn doesn't really concern me all that much. Okay, they're going to flip the treasure map. There's the Treasure Cove. There it is. Sacrifice a treasure. Draw a card. They are just... Wow, that's a lot of mana. What is this? Joseph Vess. 8/2/2 black tokens with menace. Alright. I forgot about their commander there. Scry 1. We don't need that. Aethersphere Harvester. Draw another card. Let's play Field of Ruin. Draw another card. Kill that thing. Get a forest. Oh, and we get another card. Oh, and we get a Nature's Way something. Vigilance and Trample, it is generally target creature you don't control. This thing can't be blocked by 2/2s. And then let's kill that thing. And then let's Fleetwheel Cruiser. And then anything else we can do here? Let's just attack with this thing, and this thing. So now they don't even have the Death Touch creature to block Multani with. Multani has Trample. This thing has Trample. Alright, they're gonna... This thing has Trample. There's a lot of Trample in this deck. It's awesome. And they died anyways. I didn't do the math, but it wasn't good math for them no matter how they decided to block. Alright, so that was a match as well. It's kind of fun playing out matches. Hope you guys don't mind that I mulliganed a 1-lander. It was a pretty easy mulligan. This is a good hand. Maybe the Longtusk Cub can pressure them. Choose an artifact or creature card. Probably the Long Tusk Cub, maybe Ronas. Yeah, Long Tusk Cub. Alright, that was definitely the most threatening creature I had. So we'll just play our commander. Oops. There's a gateway. Pretty slow hand this turn. I could use a mana creature here. The Fleetwheel Cruiser turns on Ronas. It does like 10 damage in one turn. So that's not too bad. Alright. They're looting. Settle the score. Okay. Saw that one last time. Destroy target non-mortal folk. Okay. This deck survives very well without its commander. And it's a 1-mana commander, so it's super easy to recast over and over again. And this thing, you gotta exile it. They just got rid of their exile card. They knew we had the Ronas. There is Vraska's Contempt, I'm sure, is in the deck. This gets in for more damage than the Steel Leaf Champion, because I can attack with it next turn as well. Alright, yeah, okay. Unless they kill it. That's fine. So I see they really want this mana. Well, that's 2 of the same mana cost. So let's play that. Because we can play the Narnum Renegade if they kill this thing. They're down to 2 cards. Do I play the Narnum Renegade anyways? Nah. It's not that impressive as a 1/1. So I'm looking to deplete their life total before they ever flip this thing. Ronas is pretty impressive in this deck. There's a lot of 4 power or greater creatures. Alright, let's attack. Alright, your life total is 9 now. I don't have a reason to play anything, do I? I could have pumped up this thing by 4 more and made each of these creatures lethal. But they have to Wrath at this point. And we have a heroic intervention. The Arborback Stomper makes it so I can't cast the heroic intervention. I can play this or that, but they're not that impressive. I think they're dead now. Yeah, they're dead now. There we go. So I ended up recording over 2 hours of video for this deck. And I didn't even realize I was doing it at the time. I just played a bunch of games and thought it was fun. And I think 2-hour-long videos can be a little bit intimidating. People don't always have 2 hours to sit down and watch a video. And, you know, they might not even watch it at all, or they might only watch part of it. So I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to break this up into 2 pieces. and I'm going to do the second half tomorrow, so each of the halves will be about an hour long. And hopefully you'll stick with me and watch the second part as well. I promise you there are some really, really cool, interesting games in that second half. So you should definitely stick around and watch the second half, which will be coming tomorrow. And I'll do the final thoughts in that video after all the games have been played. So look forward to seeing you for tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good one for today.